Hello everyone, this is my first Notion video on YouTube in English and I'm just a little bit very excited to start my journey with you. In this video, we are going to create a daily planner on Notion included a task manager. I'll do it in very easy way so everyone can understand and make their own template by their own. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take a new page. Alright, so I'm going to name the page as daily planner, daily planner. Alright, so we're going to add an icon, paper icon, this is the icon. So if you really want to add a cursor, just click on there. I don't think I really need this cursor for this template, so I'm not going to take it. Alright, so then I'm going to click on the return button, or if you're a Windows user, just click on the enter button. I think I need a full view, so for this reason I'm just going to click here on the three dot button, then small text, full width. Alright, now I got a full view, so I'm going to divide the title name from the main database, and for this I need to click on slash, then divider. Okay, so you can see there is a divider to divide our title from the database. Alright, so whatever you are going to create, all you need a database. So I'm going to take a new database, click on slash again, then let me write data. Alright, so there's total 8 view of database, and I think table view is the best to work on it. So I'm going to choose the table view. These are my existing database and I don't need this, so I just click on the new database. So alright, we're going to name the database as the same as daily planner. Daily planner. I don't think we need to show this database title because it's already show here. So let's hide it. Hide database title. Okay. So before I start, I want to remind you, you can delete any kind of column that name as property. But one thing you really cannot delete, this is the name. It's by default, so there is no way to delete it. So yeah, let's delete the text property. We're going to delete it. We don't need this anymore. So let's name the work what we're really going to do. For example, it's a new task. Okay, then we're going to add an icon task, paper icon. Yeah, it's good. Also, we can change paper. Okay, let's select this. So then, we don't need this row, so let's select this. Alright, so we are going to take a new property again. So we are going to name the property as priority list. So the type we need is a select, and we are going to change the name as priority. Alright, so now we need to create 3 priority. The first one is high, the second one is medium, and third one is low. Alright, also you can add an icon, so I'm going to add icon on high. So you need to know the shortcut of your icon. For Mac, Control Option and space, so you will find an icon bar here. So for high, I'm going to choose an alert icon. This is here. So yeah, that's good. So let's change the color light gray. So now we have the name of our work, we have the priority list, and right now all we need is a due date. So I'm going to click on the plus icon and choose a date. Okay, so let's change the name, due date. Okay, then again another property I need, it's called checkbox. So checkbox, and I'm going to name it as done. Alright, so we are really done to create our property. So let's do an interesting thing. If you want a subtask item in your workflows, just create on the 3 dot button, then there you will find an option called sub items. So I'm just going to turn it on. Alright, now we have the subtask item. For example, let me show you. So I'm going to take a new row. So what is my work today? For example, I want to create a YouTube video. So let me write a YouTube video. I'm going to choose an icon called play. Play icon is good for this. So play. Alright, it's good. We're going to click on here. So new subtask item. So I'm going to create thumbnail. Thumbnail. So if you want to minimize it, just click on there. It will be minimized. Alright, so we want to divide our work on 3 tables. The first one is due today. So I'm going to change the name as due today. The second one is, I'm just going to duplicate it because it's better to duplicate other than create a new database. So yeah, so at this point we need to set up some filter as how we intend to filter our database table. And right now we're going to filter it. So click on the filter icon, then due date. So there is some options this week. No, this is not this week, this is only for 2 days. So relevant is, I think we need to do some advanced filter. So add to advanced filter, then due date is today. Alright, it's done. So if you set any of your work that is due today, it will be shown there. For example, let's do it. So new task, priority medium, and this is the due date is today, November 23. Alright, let's create another filter because if any of work is done, it doesn't need to show here, right? So we are going to create on add filter, choose as done, and going to unchecked. If any of work is unchecked, it will be unshown here. So as you already set the filter, and now if you click on the done button, it will be gone from there. So why you can see if you want to find it again, you just gotta go our task and you will find all the tasks here. So let's go to the due today. So this page is already set, and right now we gotta create due soon page because we didn't set our filter in this page yet. So we are going to do the same, click on the filter button, then we are going to due date, and this week no, it's relevantly is let's create that first filter. Alright, so start date is custom, start date is after today. So if any task is start date after today, it will be shown there. For example, we're going to set a new task. Let me write new task and then priority high, and the task is 25 November. Okay, then see it's gone from there because it's on the new soon. So as we learned before how to set the done filter, let's do it again. So click on the filter, add new filter, then done. It's obviously unchecked. So again, if you click on the done button, it will be gone from there and it will be appear in the all task button. So alright, we already set the filter for due today and due soon page. Right now it's time to work on all tasks. So in the all task page, there is nothing to filter, but we need to sort it as by our preference. So let's do it practically. I'm going to click on the sort, then we are going to select the due date. So we want it ascending. Then again, we need to create another sort. Another sort is done. So ascending. Okay, fine. Okay, let me take the done property in the top. Okay, now it's the work. So now you can see 25 November is in the bottom and 23 November is in the top. It's because of the due date is ascending. And as for the done property, if any work is unchecked, it will be in the top. So right now we can see all our pages completely set. Alright, so let's take a view what we're going to create our template. Okay, that was our template. This is what we are going to create as daily planner, right? So now we need to create a block called today focus. Alright, let's do it. So again, I'm going to click on slash and type on call out button. Okay, it's call out. So we have to change the icon called target. Alright, it's icon. Okay, fine. Now we need to change the color because we see in the previous template it was the default color, right? Alright, I'm not going to write down the text because I'm just gonna copy and paste. So it's done. If you want any specific text to be bold, just double click on the text and select on the bold icon. So right now we need to create a habit tracker. Click on the slash and select the database. So again, I'm going to choose the table view because it's easy to work on it. So new database, habit tracker. Alright, so in this name row we are going to name our habits. So let me write gym, then reading. I'm going to choose an icon, muscles. Alright, it's good. And for reading, we can choose book icon. Think book. Okay. So as I said, we don't need the text property. I'm just going to delete it, and I'm going to take a new property called checkbox. We already know this property, so I'm going to name it as done again. So yeah, we're already done. So now you can see our habit tracker is not same as our template because it's a different view. So we are going to change the view after some time. So right now I need to take a 3-view page, A, B, C. Alright, just select the blocks and drag it into the side in any corner. It will be good. So yeah, right now we have the 3-view. Alright, so we can see that we have total 3 databases. The first one is daily planner, second one is our focus, and the third one is habit tracker. So let me bring the my focus pages in the first row. Alright, and then habit tracker in the third row, and then we have the main block. We'll bring it to the mid row. Okay, so let's delete A, B, C. We don't need this anymore. So yeah, we just take the ABC to divide our row. Alright, so let's resize it. We don't need this longer. Okay, that's good. And this view. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's change the view. So click on 3-dot button, then table. We need the gallery view. Alright, it's so big, so we need to change some settings. Go to the layout page, then you will be find here page content, none, then medium, small. Okay, but we need to show one thing, that is done properties. So let's go here, property, and turn property, it's invisible, so click on the eye icon and it will be visible. Alright, it's done. I think we need to rename it, so let's rename it. Yes. Okay. Alright, so we got our view. Alright, we are almost done, but yet we didn't create button, so let's do it. But before that, I want to resize the all tasks, so let's do it. For this property, okay, that's good. And priority property, I don't need that much space, so yeah. And this due date, okay, so we are done. So right now we have to create button. Let's click on slash, then let's type button. Okay, it's a new feature though, so add page 2. Let's select the database, so daily planner. Alright, new task, it's another property. No, we don't need any other property. Alright, so we can choose an icon, so task icon. No, there is no task icon, so for example where. Alright, let's select it. So the button name, add new task. Alright, so after that, if you want to work on any other property, just click on edit another property. I'm going to click on priority. Priority should be always medium. Then edit another property, due date. Due date should be today or now. You can select whatever you want. You can also select a date, but it's better to be today. Alright, done. We are done. So let's go to the due date and click on the add new task. See, there is a task. So let's bring it in the top. Just simply drag there. Okay. Now habit tracker, we need to create another button for habit tracker. Click on slash button, button, yeah. So then add new base, select database, habit tracker, yeah, this one. So new habit. We can also add an icon here. Let's select an icon. Alright, now it's good. So sorry, forgot to name the button. Again, just click on the setting icon so we can change the name. New habit. Alright, so let's drag it there. Now click on the new habit. See, there is a new habit. So you can also rename it. Just click on there, rename the name you want. You can also change the icon, change the name, whatever you want to change it. So here you go. I just tried to make it simple as I can, and more videos on the way. So if you do not subscribe yet, click on the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. So see ya, bye bye.